Try to look at that waterfall. Now this is something that somebody actually made. They put this together. You see that? You recognize the artwork. It's almost like it's a Picasso. You know what I mean? They got the rocks down here. They got the water fountain up there. They got the water pots right here. I mean, not the water pots, but the flower pots with the flowers on them. This is what's up. You'll see it, but you gotta be able to be clean, if you like me, to really enjoy it. What's up now? It's me, Will. Alright. Gotta clean my lens off first. Clean that off. I always like to make sure my lens is good so y'all can actually see me. Okay, let me go back some. Okay, so I'm gonna start this video off. This video is about having some acceptance, you know, acceptance. Now that, say like you have actually did what you need to do and you came to an acceptance that you got a problem, and then you come to an acceptance for a lot of other things so you can stop and stay stopped. You know where I'm going with this? Okay, I'm going with this. Acceptance is deep. It's more deeper than you think it is, just on one subject. You understand? Like having acceptance on people, places, and things that you ain't got control over. Having acceptance that you gonna have to do some work if you want to stay clean, sober. You understand? It's not something just pop in you and it just happens overnight. This is something that you gotta actually work for. Work for meaning by continuously making the right decision, doing the right thing for the right reason, and always assessing what you do on a daily basis. Like playing a whole tape through, not just with the matter of getting high or using, with the matter of being able to change who you are as a person so you can start doing different things in life. You know? Now, me, right now, I've been clean for 16 years now. March 7th, 2007 is the day I decided, through the help of others, that I'm not touching this stuff no more. I'm done with drinking. I'm done with doing drugs. And after that, I had help. I had about 11 months worth of help. No, actually a year. A year's worth of help. Meaning that I had been incarcerated for 11 months. And that was the last time that I had really wanted to actually use, because when I got incarcerated, I wanted to stop and stay, but I didn't know how to stay stopped. I mean, it's like you'll have the intentions on staying stopped, but somewhere down the line, if you still have the actual freedom to go do what you want to do, you will pick up, because you'll come up with a reason. You'll come up with an excuse. And that's part of the thing that people say, okay, I relapse. I used to come up with excuses. Excuse to keep killing myself. I mean, you gotta really think deep on what you want to do. And that's what I had to do. I mean, I didn't I didn't get this just by okay, I'm here now. Cause it's a lot of people that didn't actually, all right, let's say like an average prisoner, right? They'll end up getting locked up. They'll do 10, they'll do 5 years and won't touch no drugs. No, won't do it, won't drink nothing. But the second they get out, guess what? That disease of addiction and disease thinking is still there because they haven't did any work. They haven't did any work on themselves. Meaning that it's like a marathon. You can't give up. You got to keep going. And one thing that I know, if you living and breathing, you got a chance. You got a shot. Don't keep kicking yourself in the butt because you can't stop, or you just keep coming up with excuses to keep using, drinking, and doing drugs, and you know you really want to change that because it's causing so many problems in your life. Because you know, you play that whole tape through, what happens when you put it in your system. And you can't really just blame it on the alcohol. Just like that song, Blame It on Alcohol. You can't blame it all on the alcohol. It's your disease thinking. You got to think about it. What makes you want to go back to being homeless again? You got to think about it. What makes you want to go back to not having any money, having financial issues? What makes you want to go back to having family problems? Because a lot of times, you might not know it or not. You might know it or you might not know it. But when you do that, it hurts your family. The people that's in your immediate circle. I done seen so many people out here, right? They get homeless, they end up going to prison, and they don't get no visitors, they don't get no mail, or they be homeless and they family don't want nothing to do with them. It ain't because they hate you. It's because they hate what you doing to yourself. Because you ain't the only one who suffer. You're not the only one who's feeling that pain. But when you put the substance into your body, you medicate so much that it's almost like you putting a liquid version of a time machine into your body. Because when you finally wake up, years then went by, and you have lost touch with reality, and you really don't know what you done. You don't really know what the pain that you actually cause people. That's playing the whole tape through. Because if you really connected to your people, to your loved ones, and you love them, you will learn to love yourself. That's what I had to do. I had to learn how to love myself so I can get that love back. And until this day, I'm still in the process of learning to love myself. The thing is, I just don't pick up. Because I know that's going to immediately turn bad for me and everybody that's around me in my immediate circle. You got people that depend on you to do the right thing for the right reason. And that's what I used to feel. I look in the mirror and I say that I got a lot riding on this. If you already know, one is too many and 1,000 is enough, it's never enough. That's what I meant to say. What you gonna do? You gonna keep putting another one in you and stay stuck out here and miss out on what life got to offer? Because it's a whole lot. This a big planet. This a very big planet. And you got a lot of different things on this planet that you can do. That's beautiful, and you missing it. because you want to continue to be selfish. Because that's a selfish, if you think about it, that's very selfish. It makes you become a very selfish person. Because you have people that's around you that's depending on you to do the right thing for the right reason. Especially if you got little children. They grow up, they say, my daddy wasn't there, or my mommy wasn't there, or my uncle wasn't there, cousin. And people grow up with resentments that ain't even, and they ain't even walk in your shoes. And they got a resentment towards you because you decide to keep going back out. Gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. You gotta wake up. That's what I had to do. And I knew when I got out of prison, after doing that time, because I'd done different prison numbers. I did a lot of bad stuff. But when that last time I got out, somebody was there. And I'm glad I didn't burn that bridge with that person. Because they were there to push me into the right direction. That's the love that they had for me. Because they already knew that deep down inside, I was a sick person. Because you gotta be sick to keep going back to the madness. You gotta be sick to be wanting to keep going back to that where you just came from. What got you in the situation from the get-go. That's sick thinking. I know a lot of people right now that actually really want to stop doing drugs and alcohol. I mean, it got beyond the point of just smoking some marijuana or doing some cocaine or doing some blues or whatever you got going on, whatever your drug of choice is. It's beyond that. Because once you find out what you like, you keep going back to it. And that's how the mind thinking, the body follow right with it. It's flesh. The spirit is within you to want to change, but the flesh keep guiding you into self-destruction. I can't come from a point of saying, okay, I can't like force God into this video because I don't want to get into that. Because I know deep down inside God saved me. But you as an individual person got to come to a realization. You got to come to an understanding of God for yourself. So you can be motivated to do the right thing for the right reason. So you can understand what it's like to live again. You got people, man. You got people from all walks of life that's suffering right now. And they want to stop and stay stopped, but they don't know how. They don't even understand what's going on. You trapped. It's almost like, how can I say it? It's you ever play Grand Theft Auto, right? And you got this man or woman, the character that you moving around on the board. That's almost how the disease of addiction, your disease thinking do you. Because you ain't got control over yourself. It's something else that's controlling you. And it's up to you to figure out what it is so you can learn how to defeat it. And to be the main problem, a lot of people don't understand what's going on inside them. So they could like defeat it so they can move on in life and start enjoying what's on this world, what's on this planet. Because you one out of a million. You've been chosen to do this. And if you can't get across this right here, what you see on the other side, and you see how other people living, they living good, they eating good, they doing family stuff, they going places, they vacationing, they're living good, and they in touch with themselves. You ain't gonna be able to get that until you figure out how to defeat what's going on with you. And that's where that first step come in. You know, you gotta figure that out. And once you figure that out, it's like somebody punching you in the back of the head. They just keep sucker punching you in the back of the head, and every time you turn around, nobody's there. But you know somebody just hit you, because you can feel it. That's how it is. You gotta turn around fast enough to be able to defeat whatever keep punching you in the back of the head. And you don't even know how to turn around fast enough. It's almost like that. Because don't it piss you off? Every time you make a decision to go back out and you come back and you don't hide nothing, it pisses you off so much you cry like a little baby. You know how a little baby cry? Sometimes when a little baby cry, they don't cry because they sad, they cry out of anger. Because they don't know what to do. They don't understand what's going on with them. Why I'm hungry, why I feel like something is in my diaper. They don't understand, so they just cry. And that's how they deal with it. Instead of you crying, you'll go back out and keep putting that medicine in your body. Keep medicating, thinking that's the answer. You gotta learn to love yourself. You gotta come to a realization. And that's what these videos that I'm doing right now, so you can kind of like actually come to understand, I know how to fight this. I know how to deal with this, what I got. You gotta learn it. Because you can't fight nothing you don't know nothing about. You can't see it, how you gonna fight it? And that's what's so tricky about it. You really can't see it. Because it's in you. The self-destruct. I want you to look in the mirror today. I want you to tell yourself, I'm gonna learn to love myself today. I'm gonna do the first thing that I need to do is reach out to somebody who got my best interest in heart to ask for some help, because I can't stop. How many times you been curled up in the ball after your medication gone, your wine gone, your beer, whatever you got going on? Because I don't know what you got going on, your drugs or whatever, and you just hurt on the inside, but you want to stop. You want to stop because you know what this stuff has done to you. It caused you to step out yourself and do stuff that you will never do. You just like that character in Grand Theft Auto. They got it's like you got a joystick right in the back of your head. And the disease of addiction say go left, you go left. The disease of addiction say right, you go right. Your alcoholic thinking tell you to run and jump and do a backflip, you gonna run, jump, and do a backflip. That's how powerful that shit is. Excuse me, I ain't mean to curse. I'm trying not to curse in none of these videos. I'm trying to stop cursing. But every day you get up and you keep hammering this into your head that I'm gonna learn how to stay clean. I'm gonna learn how to stay stopped. And I am going to stay stopped today. You ain't gonna struggle with this no more. You just gonna do it and let yourself feel it. Go ahead and go through the feelings. You're a grown up. You're a big grown up right now. You could do it. This is what it's like to be an adult now. People, places, and things no longer got something to do with why you keep doing what you do. I gotta get away from these people. Yeah, you might have to in the beginning, but once you finally realize what's really going on, and you look in that mirror deep enough through them eyes, and you look down in the back of your soul, and you'll realize it was you all this time. That's how it works. It's me, Will. Look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself today. Look in the mirror and say, I'm gonna pick up that phone, I'm gonna call somebody who has my best interests at heart. No matter how bad it hurt or how weird it feel, you're gonna do it so you can live. Because don't you wanna live? Don't you wanna live? You don't wanna die with a pipe in your mouth or a spike in your arm, or you don't want to die from drinking. You don't want to die like that. You don't want to die putting nose candy, popping blues. That next blue might be the next one that's gonna take you up out of here. You don't want that, because you're not ready to go. You got a job here, right now. You're a part of the puzzle for helping people. You're part of the puzzle for doing the right thing for the right reason. An example. Need you to be an example. God chose you. If you're watching this video and you got to the end of this, God chose you. You're the chosen one. You 1 out of 1,000,000. Think about it. From the day of conception, you're the one who made it to that egg. The other ones didn't make it. You made it, because you the chosen one. Everybody be blessed. Learn to love yourself. Peace.